Marco Bezzecchi dominated the United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas, leading all 20 laps and securing his fifth straight win of the year. The Italian rider's victory extended his perfect start to the season, taking control of the World Championship standings after 3 rounds. Bezzecchi's teammate Jorge Martin finished second, 2.036 seconds behind him, while Pedro Acosta rounded out the podium in third place. This impressive performance by Bezzecchi has significant implications for the MotoGP championship, as he now holds a commanding lead in the standings. With his consistent results, Bezzecchi is well positioned to defend his title and make a strong push for another world championship. Looking ahead, fans will be eager to see how Bezzecchi's rivals respond to this dominant display, and whether they can challenge his grip on the championship. The CAF General Secretary, Irans Khondab, has resigned amid a stormy aftermath over the organization's decision to strip Senegal of the AFCON title. This move comes as the continent's top football tournament is embroiled in controversy, with calls for an investigation into alleged corruption at the governing body. The fallout began after CAF's boards made the contentious decision, which sparked widespread outrage and protests from fans, players, and officials alike. Khondab's resignation has been seen as a response to mounting pressure and a growing crisis of confidence in the organization's leadership. Looking ahead, it remains to be seen how this will impact the future of African football and whether reforms can restore trust in CAF's governance. The Iranian city of Khondab has been left reeling after the International Atomic Energy Agency IAEA confirmed that its heavy water production plant is no longer operational following a devastating Israeli strike on March 27. The reactor, which had been under construction since 2010 and was initially intended to produce electricity, suffered severe damage from the attack. According to reports, the facility's infrastructure was severely compromised, rendering it unable to carry out its intended function. This development has significant implications for Iran's nuclear program, as the heavy water reactor would have provided a crucial source of fuel for the country's nuclear ambitions. Looking ahead, the international community will be watching closely to see how Iran responds to the setback and whether it will attempt to repair or rebuild the damaged facility. A string of high-profile art thefts has struck Italy, with thieves targeting works by some of the world's most renowned artists. In a brazen move, thieves broke into a museum in Florence and made off with several paintings, including a rare watercolor piece by Paul Cezanne, created around 1890. The stolen artwork also includes pieces by Pierre-Auguste Renoir and Henri Matisse, who were prominent figures of the post-impressionist movement. This daring heist highlights the ongoing struggle to protect cultural heritage in Italy, where art theft has been a persistent problem for decades. Looking ahead, authorities will need to reassess security measures to prevent similar incidents in the future. Italy's Consumer Protection Agency has launched an investigation into Sephora and Benefit, 2 major cosmetics retailers, over allegations that they marketed skincare products to children. The probe centers on claims that the companies failed to clearly label their products as not intended for minors and instead used covert marketing strategies involving young micro-influencers with thousands of online followers. This raises concerns about the potential impact on children's health and well-being. Sephora and Benefit have faced similar criticism in other countries, including the US, where some states have implemented stricter regulations on child-friendly marketing. The investigation highlights the need for greater transparency and responsible marketing practices in the beauty industry. Looking ahead, it will be crucial to monitor how these companies respond to the allegations and whether they take steps to reform their marketing strategies to better protect children's interests. 2 Australian states, Victoria and Tasmania, have launched initiatives to encourage public transportation by offering free public transport to residents. As the ongoing conflict in Iran continues to disrupt global fuel supplies, fuel prices across Australia have skyrocketed, making it increasingly unaffordable for many commuters to own a car. In response, the governments of both states aim to reduce the number of cars on the road and promote more sustainable transportation options. This move is part of a broader effort to mitigate the impact of rising fuel costs on household budgets. By incentivizing public transport, Victoria and Tasmania hope to alleviate the financial burden on commuters and create a cleaner, healthier environment. Looking ahead, it will be interesting to see how these initiatives fare in reducing reliance on personal vehicles and promoting more environmentally friendly transportation options across both states.